It's Jane.
And it's JV.
And welcome to Flashback Friday. On today's menu, we have a song from 1994. Now, if I were to ask you who my favorite hip-hop artist is of all time, dead or alive, who would you say?
Notorious B.I.G.
Yes, Biggie Smalls is the illest. Okay?
Yeah.
So, I remember that one of the most vivid memories of my childhood, I was extremely young, but I remember when Biggie Smalls died. And I remember sitting in my room and I was crying.
Because you know, like, all the words to
Every
most
song.
of the song.
I'd say like 90%.
Yeah.
My mom came into my room and she's like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "Biggie Smalls died." And she was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "He's like the greatest rapper of all time." And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "The rap game will never be the same again." And I was this tiny little girl with like pigtails crying. But it's like one of my first, look, I'm getting like teary, but it's like one of my first memories that it was like my first, this sounds ridiculous now that I'm saying it out loud, but it was my first heartbreak. Like my first real heartbreak was Biggie Smalls being murdered.
Yeah. Well, it affects you. Like, when your favorite artists pass, you know, like even artists that you like, or you're like Mac Miller just passed. And when I heard the news, like, I listened to him all the time. And I was
sad.
just like, I was like listening to his music all day and like just, like, I
Yeah,
cried too. It sucks.
totally. And it affects me. And every year, you know, I think about Biggie Smalls. And, you know, March is always a tough month. Yeah. Okay. So, we're going to listen to the first single off of his album. It's my favorite album of all time, Ready to Die. So it's the album before he passed. So,
Do you want to watch it first and then?
I like to give the stats
Okay,
first.
give the stats.
Why,
Okay.
you'd rather just watch it?
No, give the stats.
Okay. So, Ready to Die, you guys know, was produced, well, most people know, was produced by Puff Daddy back then. Now he goes by Sean Diddy Combs or P. Diddy. I don't know. Or
he
Puffy.
changed it to like Brother Love or something recently.
Brother Love?
Something like that. But
anyway, Puff Daddy is who produced the song.
Yeah.
And then Biggie Smalls thought that he was crazy when he brought him this beat, because it's from a 1982 song called Juicy Fruit.
Oh, yeah.
So it's sampled from there. And actually, Hey BMO, and actually the part of the girls singing in this song, which I never knew, is sung by Total. You know, the girls group? Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
I think I knew that.
I never knew that. All these years of loving the song, and I never knew that the female part was sung by Total. So the song is considered by Rolling Stone, The Source, and About.com as one of the greatest hip-hop songs of all time, because it's the story of Biggie Smalls from rags to riches. And it's like so many people try to tell their story, but the way that he told his story in this song, if you've never heard this song before, your life is about to change. Okay? That's how much this song means. I remember in the playground with my Discman listening to it. Okay. And then, so it came out, it was released April 9th, 1994, which is like shortly after my birthday, I gotta say. I never knew that either. And in terms of chart position, on the R&B hip hop songs for Billboard, it was number 1. But on the Billboard Hot 100, like the best songs ever, what do you think its highest peak was?
16.
27.
27.
This song that is considered one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time only got to number 27 on the charts.
Yeah, you thought it was number 1?
I thought for sure number 1,
or
like
top
easily.
5 at least. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. A worst case scenario, I thought it would get to number 1.
Yeah.
But imagine like the best it ever did in its time. So when it was at its peak, in its prime, the best it did was 27th. So that kills me. Okay.
Let's
Are
get
you
into
ready?
This. Yes.
Flashback Friday on Jane and JV Music. Here's Juicy from the Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. Yeah. To all my peoples in the struggle.
No mouthing along. It's too hard to match.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine.
It's so hard not to sing along.
Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme.
I like that it shows him being interviewed.
Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex.
I like sardines.
I'm blowing up like you thought.
But that was like his protein.
Same number, same hood.
So much
salt.
And
if you don't know, now you know, you know, you know. I made the change from a common thief to up close and personal with Robin Leach. And I'm far from cheap. I smoke up with my people all day. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way.
I would be you, just trying to find like anywhere to work out. In the tree in the backyard.
I never thought it could happen, this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing gats and stuff. Now honeys play me close like butter play toast. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Condos in Queens, indo for weeks. Sold out seats to hear Biggie Small speak. Living life without fear. Putting 5 carats in my baby girl ear. Lunches, brunches, interviews by the fool. Considered a fool cause I dropped out of high school. Stereotypes of a black male misunderstood. And it's still all good,
Like this was unheard of back then. This kind of beat with it and the singing and stuff.
Like, he really like changed the game.
Yeah, he did.
Of like old songs. It was pure like Wu-Tang style, hard hip hop.
Yeah. And then he was such a storyteller, man.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. 50-inch screen, money green leather sofa. Got 2 rides, a limousine with the chauffeur. Phone bill about 2 G's flat. No
Isn't that crazy? Phone bill 2 G's flat.
Celebrating every day, no more public.
There wasn't even like, it wasn't data.
Now my mom pimps an act with minks on her back. And she loves to show me off, of course. Smiles every time my face is up in the sauce. We used to fuss when the landlord dissed us. No heat, wonder why Christmas missed us.
Yeah.
Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we thirsty. Damn right, I like the life I live.
It's like crazy how he made those things rhyme because they're not.
And if you don't know,
yeah. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we thirsty. But he made it work. It's so good.
So like the old style.
Yeah, everyone. Mommy and his daughter. God, that hurts. Like she grew up without her dad. Like above dad.
Man, that's awesome.
It was great.
That
like,
was great.
Think about how young he was.
He was in his 20s, right?
Early 20s.
Early 20s.
When he passed
seemed,
away.
I remember always thinking like when
so
I was a kid,
old.
seeming like he was so old and wise.
I thought
and
gosh, like now I would think that he was like late 30s or early 40s.
He
like the way he told
older.
his story.
Yeah, the way he like carries himself. He doesn't seem like how. Do you remember exactly how old he was?
I think 23, but I can.
23.
Yeah, because sometimes I get confused with him and Tupac, like about how old they were when they died.
Yeah.
But I'm almost 100% sure it's 23. Born 1972, died 1997. Quick math: 72, 82, 92. Oh, 92, 20.
He's 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah, 25 years old.
So then, what's his name was 26? Because I know there was a year. Tupac.
Yeah. Wow. So 25 years old. Yeah, he always seemed older.
No, he was 24.
24. Okay.
Because his birthday was May.
Okay, so he didn't quite make 25.
Yeah.
He always seems so much older, but yeah, even now it's like you don't see him as a 24-year-old. Just the way he looks and his presence, it seems he seems
and
older.
He had such a presence.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Man, like he never. I don't know, 24. That's crazy.
He didn't even make it to the 2000s.
No, he didn't live.
He barely had a life. But if you were to go
little.
into Brooklyn now in New York, if you were to drive through Brooklyn, you can still see painted on the side of buildings, "Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way," and that's from Biggie.
Yeah.
Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way.
Still, he had such an impact on everything, hip hop and everything. This is awesome. I like this one. Good job with the research and everything.
I was trying to think if that was in Juicy or if it was in Big Papa. Never thought it could happen. This rapping stuff. I'll see if I can get some stuff now. Honey's played me close like butter played toast from the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Condos in Queens. It's this song. Okay. So Spread Love, It's the Brooklyn Way is from this song, and that's still so relevant. It came out in 1994. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 24 years ago. So his age, that means, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah.
That means, and I'm going to get upset. His music, a song that he released in 1994, he wasn't even 24 yet, has exceeded
his lifespan.
Its importance has exceeded his lifespan.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What an honor to have listened to that. You guys, if you don't love it, I don't even know. We can't even talk. But I think that his music will transcend time, and it's so relevant. And the music videos. Oh my God, this is so bad. But the music videos are a little dated, but it's such I don't know. His rags to riches story is everything. His presence. Who he was, who he became was important, because who he was originally he was a bad guy. Yeah. But he made mistakes, and then he wrote music about it, about moving on. And I just think it was so incredible. Flashback Friday on Jane and JV Music. We're going to keep these coming. And I think that hopefully it expands your music library if you haven't heard some of these songs before. Mm-hmm.
Let us know what Flashback Friday songs you want to hear. Right now, I see Method Man, I see Kanye, I see 50 Cent, I see
it's
Mobb
so hard.
Deep,
there's only one a week.
I see Eminem, I see Lil Wayne, all these old songs. So let us know. Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you like what you see, what you want to see next, and we'll consider doing them for sure.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're out of here. Peace.